Good morning, teacher. We are the group number 1 and we're going to talk about the present perfect.
The members are Luis Macías, Sofía Beatriz, Roger Escobar, and me, Michelle Ponce.
Well, to start with our exposition, we're going to explain the grammar. To form the present perfect, we use the subject plus a have plus past participle, her, and size form. The first, we use a. We use in the subject a plus have or not plus past participle, in this case been, and science for, in this case science 2004 and 4 years. He. We use the subject, in this case he, plus the has and hasn't to create the negative. Then we use the past participle, in this case been, and the same way we use science 2004 and 4 years.
The WH question then use is WH word plus have plus subject plus being plus complement. Then use how long have you been here? How long the third person has he been here? The contraction. To make the affirmative is I have the same I. He has the same his. Or negative is have not, haven't, or has not, hasn't.
The grammar note of the present perfect. The first, use the present perfect with sin or for to. Talk about something that begins in the past and continues into the present. For example, Roger has been a skater since 1987. He became a skater in 1987 and he is still a skater. The second example is Roger has been a skater for many years. In this case, he became a skater many years ago and he is still a skater. The second grammar note is using plus point in the time, sign yesterday, sign 5 o'clock, sign Monday, to show when something started. For example, he has won many contests, sign 1995. Using for plus leg or sign for 10 minutes for 2 weeks, for year, to show how long something has left. For example, Bob has owned a restaurant for years. For the present perfect, we has plus past participle. He has like there for years.
We use the present perfect progressive with the subject had or not plus been plus base form or verb plus sign and form. In this case, we use with the first person, we use have with negation not. In this case, it is have. Then we use the verb being and the base form on the verb, in this case, write. And then with the complement signs 2004. For the third person, we use he or she. In this case, we use has with the negation not. In this case, this is the meaning hasn't. Then we use been plus writing, and then we use the complement, in this case signs 2004 or for use for years.
To create the WH question, then we use WH word plus have plus subject plus being plus base form of verb ing. Then use how long the verb person have you been writing. The third person has he been writing.
The present perfect progressive or present perfect continuous. The third often show that sometimes it's finishing, it started in the past, it's still continuing. For example, I've been reading a book about elephants. In this case, I'm still reading it. The second example is she's been writing an article. In this case, she's still writing it. To tell about how long something has a thing happening. For example, I've been reading books about elephant for 2 months. Okay, the difference. Sometimes you can use either the present progressive or the present perfect. The meaning is basically the same. The difference in the present perfect and the present perfect progressive. For example, the first, they have lived here for 5 years. In this case, the verb is in the present perfect. They have been living here for 5 years. In this case, the difference is the verb is the present perfect progressive. The other example is she worked in the Ecuador for 1 year. She's been working in Ecuador for 1 year.